Hey, y'all doing? This Richmond on being listening to the Sons of Anarchy reviews Wednesdays. This week is season 1, episode 3. What happens on this week's episode, the Sons of Anarchy is at a carnival, and they're going around the carnival, and there's this clown in the dump booth, and he starts talking crap about the Sons of Anarchy. Now, y'all remember about this clown earlier on in the episode. But anyway, Sons of Anarchy, the SOA has to go meet with the IRA to get some more guns, and while they're at this meeting, there's this guy named Elliot, and he's a big realtor guy in Charming. He makes houses and stuff like this, and his daughter gets raped. And what we find out at the end of toward the end of the episode, this clown that I just told y'all about is the one that raped this little girl. And Elliot comes to the SOA and tells them that he wants them to find his daughter's rapist, and they agree to. But Clay says the only way they're going to do this if Elliot makes this right and does what needs to be done whenever they find him. So Clay and the rest of the Sons of Anarchy go try to find this guy, and they try to find Darby, and they talk to Darby because they finally find Darby when he goes to the hospital, and Darby tells them about one of his guys that has a bunch of suspended charges on his record, and the SOA go after him. And they find out that this guy ain't the one that did it, because they bust in on the church service at this guy's house, and he's been saved, and everybody can vouch that he's been there the whole time, and he ain't the one that raped this little girl. So the SOA's back to square one, and they're trying to figure this out. And they finally get information because Gemma goes to talk to the little girl. And the little girl's mama ain't want her to say anything because she doesn't want people to know about it. And Gemma finally gets this little girl to talk, and they find out that it's this clown. So the SOA go back to the carnival because at the beginning of the episode they went and the carnies say that none of them did it. But now the SOA go back and there's a big fight ensues, and they find the clown and take him to the woods and call Elliot, and he comes and he brings this tool that you use to fix bulls, to flip them, and he brings that tool, and he's about to do this to this clown, and he chickens out and doesn't do it. So Clay puts on some gloves and gets the tool and does it himself and blackmails, and he's going to use this to blackmail Elliot. That way Charmer can't expand, and Charmer can stay little, because if it expands, more cops come in and it makes more problems for the Sons of Anarchy. Clay doesn't want that happening. Now, what's happening with Tara? She gets a call from her ex-boyfriend, who we find out is a detective or something like that, and he's been stalking her, and we find out that he looks into her, and he comes to Charming acting like he has the case, but he really doesn't, against the SOA. And he tells Lieutenant Hale this when he comes in. He tells him he's from Chicago PD, and Hale should have realized right then that this is the guy Tara was talking about, because this guy is from the same place Tara told Hale about her ex-boyfriend who's been stalking her. So he should have put two and two together, but he didn't. So he welcomes this guy with open arms to help Hale get rid of the SOA. And my questions for y'all is, what do y'all think is going to happen now that guy's in Charming stalking Tara? As always, Richmond on the Sun, not guys, reviews. See y'all next time.